Hello everybody, it's Shelby87 here, and today we're going to try out a new foundation and primer, if you will. So this foundation isn't necessarily super new, but it's new to me. I got a sample of Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation. I got the color 5in1 Pecan. When I tried this in store with the foundation they came out with before this, that was my shade, so I figured I would just go ahead and order this as a sample. If it's not that big a deal. We can, you know, just not worry about it. And then I have the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dewy Primer. I figured you all would be excited about this. I know I was excited when I saw it. I wanted to get the cleanser and the moisturizer too, but Ulta didn't have those, and y'all know there's an Ulta around the corner from my house, so I just went there and grabbed this. I did grab one of the blushes as well though, so we're going to try that out a little bit later. I got the Peach Pop, believe it or not, because I was going to get the berry one, but I was like, that's predictable. Y'all expect me to do that, so let's try a little lighter color and see how that works. But according to the side of this box, it says Beauty That Pops. This hydrating watermelon infused jelly pop collection uses unique jelly textures to give you lasting sheer color, dewy skin, and a healthy glow. So we'll see about that, and then we'll get the specs on the foundation when I start using that. I usually set my primer, I usually just set the Hydro Grip with Mercier powder, the medium deep one, because I don't ever use that on my face, believe it or not. I always use it to set my primer, because I actually am not a fan of Mercier powder. I feel like it's a little too heavy, and I don't feel like it holds oil back that well unless I put underneath my primer before I start putting on my foundation. But anyway, this is the consistency of the primer right here. Let me go ahead and grab something that has a mirror. Matter of fact, something we're going to use a little later in another video. Let's grab this Dominique Cosmetics Prisma Glow Palette, since they have the mirror in it. Thank you, Kirsten. I needed this mirror. Thank you so much. I always appreciate brands that put mirrors and stuff. Oh, it feels kind of sticky. So I'm wondering if they was trying to do like the Hydro Grip and the J1 Jelly Pack, and it's just like has a watermelon smell to it. It feels really hydrating too when you first put it on, so I'm feeling that. And it's feeling like a little tacky on the skin as I rub it. So it feels like a better version of that original primer they came out with. It was a really sticky one. I forgot the name of it. I bought it based upon Kathleen Light's recommendation, but just like she didn't really like it, I didn't like it either. I prefer the Hydro Grip. I have not tried a J1 Jelly Pack. I hear that's super sticky too, but this one feels pretty sticky and pretty nice, so there's that. Okay, so I'm going to go into the foundation now. But overall, so far, I'm liking this primer. It felt hydrating when I put it on. It has a nice sticky base to it for you to go ahead and, you know, apply it to the face. So it should be good to go. Okay, now this foundation, what does it claim to do? The weightless medium to full coverage formula looks and feels like a second skin. It improves natural luminosity over time for lasting radiance, hydrates, visibly smooths and softens skin, provides 15 hours of moisturizer. It says apply with their sponge, which is sold separately, and it comes in 30 shades. Like I told y'all, I have the shade 5in1 Pecan. So we're going to try that out. I'm going to just squeeze a little bit on my hand. Oh, this is quite, oh wow, this is quite watery, y'all. Look at that. And it comes in a cute little squeezy bottle or whatever. So I'm going to put the e.l.f. picture up as, you know, the thumbnail or whatever, because clearly I don't want to put this little bitty bottle up there. Although I have done it. Y'all saw with the Hourglass lip gloss, I had no shame. I sure did put it up there. And what? This is looking kind of orange though, so I have a feeling it's going to be one of those. I have to mix my yellow corrector in. If you want to see how to fix yellow foundations, I had a video on it. I'll put it in the cards above or the end video. I don't know yet. Y'all know how it is. I just put whatever the hell I feel like. I don't know. Now this will probably be a winter shade for me. I don't know about summer shade. Although I did swatch this color like in November when I was in Dubai last year. And this was my shade after I blended it out, let it sit on my hand a while. So I mean, this could work. It's just a question of I don't know how well it's going to work. So we're gonna start off with whatever amount I squares out. I don't know how much I squared out. I'm sorry. I just decided that's gonna be the equivalent of 2 pumps for this foundation, I guess. I don't own the actual, you know, foundations, so I don't know. But you know, let's just go with it. It's finna be a vibe. Y'all already know it's about to be a vibe. So I'm gonna start off with a brush. On this side, I have the It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe All Over Complexion Perfection brush number 7. I actually really like this brush for foundation. Only thing is I'm concerned about this shearing out and being like a little too thin for my liking. Just because at the end of the day, as you know, I have oily combination acne prone skin. So, and I'm sure you always see when I start off a video for foundation that there's acne on my face. So, you know, there's always that. I'm just doing the whole nose since I had to go down the middle with, you know, so I can see right now this is definitely going to have to be available because to me this is light medium coverage. It's not even giving me like full. So this is it with the foundation on one layer, and this is it with just random dots on my face since I didn't think about that ahead of time. My bad. So we're going to sponge it in and see if it makes a difference as far as applying it. Because I feel like they both give me the same amount of coverage and that's not much. So I feel like I can just do it the next time with the brush and just sponge over it and see. Because it's like this is not about to be enough coverage, y'all. I can tell you that now. This is not the business, no. I mean, it's okay coverage. Like if I had better skin, this would be fine coverage. But since I don't have better skin, you know, we're going to squeeze out some more. This is just unacceptable on so many different terms. Like, I need to speak to someone at the headquarters. This is not enough coverage for us people with acne-prone skin. I know there are full coverage foundations, but sometimes we want medium as well, and this ain't giving me the type of coverage I want. I feel like you still see my dark spots on my face. It is giving luminosity though that it claims to, so I mean, I'll give it that. I do try my skin looks luminous, and it does look like a second skin. It's just, you know, like it looks like a second skin with the acne, and we want it to look like a second skin without acne, so yeah. We'll squeeze out some more of this. But overall, I mean, I like it so far. It's lightweight on the skin. I don't really feel it. I don't really feel the hydration that they're claiming. But maybe it's over time, since it did say 15 hours wear, I believe. That's what it said. The paper just fell on the floor. So I don't know. We're not going to pick it up. Try to figure it out. It's too late. It's too late. It's falling. But yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and put the second layer up and just use the brush again. Since I felt like using the sponge and the brush looks exactly the same. So it doesn't matter. But I'm liking the way it looks on my skin. It looks really natural and nice. It's just, you know, it's a little too natural for someone like me who always wants to be like somewhat full coverage glam, but like a light full coverage, if you will, if that makes any kind of sense. It might not have made sense. That's fine. You know, it's fine. Well, overall, so far I'm feeling the foundation. I like the way it looks on the skin. It's just, you know, coverage is, it's struggling a bit for me. It's on the struggle bus. And I'm going to use the Crisp and Glow palette today. But I will do that in a whole separate video on its own. I want to do a full face of Dominique Cosmetics, but I'm going to do that another day because I got the Rustic Glam palette. I'll probably film that Sunday and you all will see it like in a week or something. I don't know. I don't know when that's going to go up. I want to put it up next Friday, but we'll have to see how that goes. Okay, so this is what the foundation looks like without being set. With 2 layers. I'm here for the vibe. Now it looks like that skin finish that I personally like, that I need a little more coverage for, because as y'all know I have oily acne prone skin. Oily combination like I just described. I'm going to go ahead and do a little contour situation here. I don't ever contour my nose. I don't know why. I feel like it always looks really narrow and weird when I do it, so I guess I don't do it right. And I'm just going to take the Naked Skin concealer from Urban Decay that I have not used in forever. I actually like Urban Decay concealers. I just never like their foundations. Their foundations always seem to break me out. I don't care what is going on. I tried All Nighter, it broke me out. I tried Naked, it broke me out. So I'm like, I don't know if y'all gonna get a new wear test on this one that they got coming out now, because it's like, the products break me out. So if the video hasn't shut off by now, I will make sure I set this so we can see what it looks like set. But you see what it looks like luminous, just in case I do get cut off, sis. My bad, because y'all know ain't who gonna edit it. I know. So if we don't editing of any kind, y'all will not be doing that. Yes, I have highlighted all these parts of my face, and now we're gonna just do the cheek highlight real quick. I am going to do a wear test on this, so you can look in the description box to find out how well it wore with some of the products I normally use. I'm not using every single product I normally use, but they are products I really like and enjoy, so I'm trying to make sure I use those, so then that way we'll have a more accurate description. And underneath the eye, I'm just going to use this concealer part on the bottom, because they put this part on the bottom, believe it or not, for concealer, so I appreciate that. I'm sorry if you hear Adriangameover in the background. He is being quite loud this morning. He's always loud when I film though, because he's always trying to play Minecraft and do all that or whatever. So my apologies if you hear him in the background screaming like he's retarded. But he always does that, so you know. I'm used to it. You might not necessarily be used to it, or maybe you are used to hearing him in the background of my videos, and I just like started recently noticing how loud he is, because you know when you're a parent, it's just like they're loud, but you know, you're used to them being loud, and other people might not necessarily be used to them being loud, so it's not as big a deal to me, but you know, you might be like, oh my god, every time I'm watching the video, like, this woman's son just in the background screaming like you crazy. And my apologies if you do, because like I said, I don't really notice it, because, you know, yeah. But I put on another layer of concealer, because as y'all know, I like to make sure I have a good amount of coverage underneath my eyes, so I'm just lightly patting it underneath here. I will not be home for the weekend, so if I do film, I might be filming in a different background. It'll actually be the original background I started off with. So if you're old school following me, you know what background that will be. Trying to blend this in and see how this goes, but remember, you all are diamonds if this is not cut off yet. And I will see you in the next video, since it seems like it's taking forever for me to blend out concealer and contour, and you ain't gonna get to see me step through none of this. None of this. And of course, I just got something, because something always has to fall lately. I don't care what is happening, y'all. I'm just taking the Light Illusion setting powder by Catrice. This is actually a really good dupe for the Hourglass one. It doesn't cost nearly as much, so if you're in the market for that one, definitely check it out. I noticed that a while ago. If y'all remember, I had posted it on my Instagram under one of my dupe alerts, because I like to do those on Instagram, as well as just not necessarily always making a video. I'll be like, dupe alert, and you know. But this powder to me is exactly like that. It gives the same luminous finish. I mean, it is the same color. Now that one is like white, and this one is like super yellow. But we can test them side by side if we want, and see how we feel about it, and how they wear through the day, and if they do just as good as the other ones did. Matter of fact, I think I will do that over the weekend, and I'll test it with the Beauty Foundation, or maybe I'll test it with the